Hello everyone and welcome to another Dead Air Gamers Let's Play. This time we've got something a little bit special for you. Myself, Goramoth and DismalAbyss have managed to get into the Path of Exile beta. Yes. So he's here with me. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, yeah. Looking forward to this.
Yeah, this isn't our first playthrough of this. We have played through a bit of this before. We're starting some new characters to show you lovely viewers how exactly what the game's about. So I'm just going to start by logging in. I believe this is a good start. And I can't log in. This is amazing.
Why can't you log in?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Hey, I've got in this time. Beta is beta,
Yay.
everyone.
Yeah.
Like so this isn't even open beta. This is closed beta. So while there is a good amount of example of what the game will be like, any bugs or anything, it's could be fixed, and everything is subject to change. So please bear that in mind while we go through this. So I'm going to start off by creating a character. As you can see, I've already got Yvona, the level 19 witch, but we're going to start with someone else this time. So you have a number of different character classes. You have the Templar, which I believe is what you're playing, correct?
I am currently, yes, I've got a Templar on the go.
Okay. Next you have the Shadow.
I played a Shadow previously. They're an interesting class. They're kind of on the lines of an assassin. Well, as far as any of the classes are defined in this game, they're along the lines of assassin.
I'm just going through the classes one by one. Got the Duelist now, and finally the Witch. The Witch has kind of an exorcist kind of vibe going on. I'm not really sure who to go with this time. I think I'm going to go with...
Stay together and look for others who can help you. You're not the first exiles.
Let's go with the Ranger.
You won't be the last.
Why
Default.
not?
League is basically your difficulty, which go with the default. Simple enough. And I need a name. I'm just going to be original and call her Gora.
Wow.
And that name already exists. Screw it.
Typical, eh?
Yep. I'm going in now. Into the loading screens. So yeah, here I am. I washed up on a beach.
The story isn't especially well established, is it?
No, the story is quite weak. 1 second, I just need to quickly change something. Yep, there we go. Sorry, my sound effects are a little bit high. So, we got a quest, and you see there's no voice acting. I don't know if they're going to put voice acting in. I kind of assume not. It's just kind of text.
Yeah, but it's free to play.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, we're not dying on this. Like we enjoy this game. This game is a lot of fun to play. We're just trying to say that it's not for the story. So basically, okay. So I've got my first weapon. I got a bow because I'm a ranger. I'm a bow wielding person, and I've got my first skill. This is how skills work in this game. You get them on these gems, which you can then socket into items. In this case, I've got burning arrow, which is a green gem, so it can go in a green slot. Once you've bound the gem into an item, it can go in any of the, if you look in the bottom right, you can go in any of the hotkeys there. So I've got it currently bound to right mouse button. It's pretty simple, just a fire arrow. So I believe you said you were playing a Templar, right? Correct?
Yeah, I am. Yeah, focusing on, well, certainly starting with maces and two-handed weapons, and got the. It's more of a physical with a magical edge kind of thing going on, but really, it's very flexible. I have two moves now because I'm currently waiting in the starting town. I've got Glacial Hammer, which is my starting gem I got, which basically it does cold damage. And one called Ground Slam, which I just got as a reward for getting to the town, which it's like an area of effect attack, which is nice. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, one thing that was always certain, in games like this, I always like playing ranged classes. I don't know what it is, I just enjoy ranged classes a lot more.
I kind of enjoy just sort of running up to people and hitting them in the face with a club. Seems to get the job done.
I can't argue with that, to be honest. So anyone who's played Diablo, of any of the Diablo games, will be very familiar with how this works. It's very similar. This game is heavily inspired by Diablo 2. As you can already see, it's very sort of dark and gritty looking. In fact, graphically, I think it's pretty good for a free-to-play game.
I definitely agree with that. It is pretty good. Obviously, there's still some bugs associated with various bits of it, but mostly it's pretty damn good.
I just dinged, so now I get to show everyone the this is one of the things I love about this game. Just gonna break these barrels first, and here we go. I have a passive skill point available. Let's open my skill tree. Yes. So this is the skill tree. It's rather large.
Notice the singular nature of the skill tree.
Yes.
There is only one of them.
Yes, everyone gets the same skill tree. I'm currently got it centered on the middle point. The only difference really between the skill trees for the classes is the starting point. As a ranger, I start here. As you see, it's got the, I'm zoomed in on it, it's got my stats there currently. But if you look above and sort of diagonally down, you can see these other sort of similar looking nodes, and these are the start places for the other classes. So we've got a passive skill point, and I don't actually know what I'm going to put it into.
Ooh, choices.
Yes, I'm probably going to head this way, get some more, get some attack speed. There we go. Simple enough. It's better noting, because everyone has the same skill tree, it means, in theory, anyone can get any skill.
It's quite a nice mechanic, because it means that there's a lot more replayability to it, I think. Because you can play the same class and take it in an entirely different way that massively changes, ultimately, how you have to play the game.
Yeah, it's also nice because the classes are more basic start points than they are linear progression. For example, my witches are supposed to be spellcasters, use wands and stuff like that. That's what they're designed to be. But my witch, I play her as a bow wielder, kind of like the ranger. I use a bow, I use quite heavy armor, and I use spells, and it's a nice combination. And it's good. I love the fact that the game lets me do that. It might not be the most optimal build in the world, but it works.
Yeah. And if you can play well with that particular type of build, then ultimately that's the best thing for you, isn't it?
Okay, so my skill gem just leveled up. This is how you level your moves up. You don't train or anything like that. You just keep using the moves, and the gems themselves gain experience, and then
But you don't even need to keep using the moves. You need to have the moves socketed.
Yes, and they gain experience from your kills. And then so long as you meet the prerequisites for the next level, you can level them up. So I'm just leveling up my burning arrow.
Nice.
I'm close to the town now. Sorry to keep you waiting.
No, don't worry. I'm just messing about a bit. Question I have to face now is: do I want to go evasion or armor?
I've just got. I found kill lock, which is the first sort of hard mob in the game. Just kiting him.
Nice. That'll distract you nicely there.
Just accepted your party invite.
I see.
Oh, he just pulled a sword out of himself.
Oh, right, of course.
Yeah.
I'm currently facing a bit of a predicament.
Oh.
I've just got a new club. It doesn't have the right colour socket on it, so I can't use the move I just got. So what do I do?
That's interesting.
It's one thing that really comes into this game, because you have to have the right colour sockets for the gems in order to use your moves. You can find a weapon that fits in with your character sort of thematically, but you can't use properly because you can't put the moves you need to into it.
Yeah.
So even though this is better, I can't use this right now. It's frustrating, actually.
Okay, so I'm heading into the town now. I believe. Yes, I am. I'm in the shore encampment. This is the first sort of mini hub thing. To be honest, hubs aren't actually that exciting in Path of Exile.
Hello.
Hello, is that you?
That's me running back and forth with a shield, made out of bits of wood.
Wait, you're level 3?
Yes.
I'm level 2.
Sorry.
So yeah, basically this is it. Like, these are all actual other players. The only NPCs in this town are these guys with the exclamation marks.
Hmm.
But I mean, like, this is like kind of stuff like this. I don't read this. It's kind of boring, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
Just another quest. Like, it kind of sounds like it's a main weak point of this game. The story, just like, I don't care. I get the I get the quest. I get something. It tells me to go do something. I go do it, and I have fun doing it. But I don't actually care about the actual story.
Have you got stuff to sell?
Yes, I do. I'm also looking. I've been given another gem.
Ah.
I'm gonna go with lightning arrow because that was lightning arrow.
Lightning arrow is a good move.
Sell items. Okay, so this is a good time to talk about items and how and how bartering works, because there's no gold in Path of Exile. Instead, if I put a item in, I offer my gauntlets, and he's going to give me a scroll fragment. And basically, they offer you these small fragments that build together to make bigger, more useful items. For example, the scroll fragment builds up to make a scroll of wisdom. Scrolls of wisdom are used to identify unidentified items, such as this glass shank I've got, or this plate vest I've got. I've got 4 currently, so I can identify these. So first, I'm just going to start shoving all my stuff in.
One thing that I think is shared with Diablo is this communal stash. So I've put in stuff in here from my previous character. I now have access to them. I obviously can't use them, but you know, it's still good that I can. If I find something good with one character, I can share it to the other one. I think that's a fairly staple mechanic, really, isn't it?
Yeah. So I'm just gonna identify this. Pretty simple. Just right-click on the scroll, and then click on the thing. Plate of the Thick Sun, armor 14, same as what I'm wearing. 12% increased block and stun recovery. I would wear that, but it only has a blue socket, and I have 2 green gems, and I can't get rid of the green gem there. So I'm just gonna sell it. Find something better later. I'm just gonna sell this glass shank without identifying it. See, this time he's giving me something else. He's giving me transmutation shards, which become orbs of transmutation, which modify properties on your weaponry. Basically, there's a whole ton of different types of orbs and trinkets which do stuff like change socket colours or change enchantments on weapons or strip enchantments.
I've got an armorer's scrap which improves the quality of an armor, and a blacksmith's whetstone which improves the quality of a weapon. That just slightly buffs all the stats on it, but doesn't change the magical properties. But yeah, there's a lot of different small things that you end up carrying around everywhere. Really, we should start using the stash to store those in, but oh well.
Probably.
Yeah.
Stash. Yeah, I've got my just this thirst bastard sword, which I found a while ago.
Nice.
So basically, this is the quest window. Has your map, has the quest you've done, has the quest you need to do. It's kind of simplified. It's not very interesting, to be honest. I just need to activate the waypoint. Yep, got that waypoint. So now I can just walk back to town when I need to. So let's head out into the wilderness, I guess. The terraces.
I think so. The terraces, indeed. I'm on my way. Let's go.
I also need to rebind my keys. I want to put my lightning arrow. I want to put my lightning arrow on right-click and my burning arrow on Q.
Of course, of course. So I've got 2 moves. I have withered husk. Here you go.
Nice.
Enjoy. Yeah, and that, which is they do look pretty awesome.
It's my lightning arrow.
Dead.
Ground slam.
I've already got ground slam. That's what my That's ground slam. I already used that. I froze him. That was awesome.
So there's nothing there that I really want.
Nah.
Man, I burn mana so quickly with the ranger.
I keep missing. It's quite frustrating. Oh dear.
Yeah.
So yeah, every time you leave an area for 15 minutes, it regenerates. So you've got a different, which doesn't make that much sense in real life, obviously.
But it does have replayability.
Round Slam's leveled up there. It means it has replayability. Ooh, yellow iron gauntlets here? Really?
Yeah, I saw that. I was gonna ninja them, but
Ninja'd everything from that chest. It's all mine now. I'm gonna identify. I'll let you kill them while I. Wow. Okay. They're pretty awesome. I'm gonna put them on right now.
oh wow, I just found a glass blow's bauble.
Already?
I didn't see one of them for a while. Like on my level 19 character, I only just found one of those. Apparently, I've got one now. Basically, what they do is it's a good time to talk about the regen things. Actually, your health's here, obviously. Your mana's here, and then you have these flask slots that can have either a life or a mana flask in. And these you drink from the flask to regen health or mana, and they recharge as you kill enemies. That's how it works. But you can also get various magical properties imbued into the flasks, so you can have them do other things. Like my witch has like one flask that just regenerates a lot of health, one flask that increases her movement speed, so I use that if I need to get out of combat, and then one flask that makes me recover from stuns more easily. So you get these like nice little boosts that you can use in combat. It's pretty nice. And the Glass Bros Bauble improves the quality of a flask. So let's do that. Yep.
Go for it.
So now
I'm just gonna take on these withered husks. They're a bit withered.
And husky.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just going to... I leveled up. Just put that into point because I'm heading for this perfect aim ability.
Do you want that?
Sure. Like, this is the kind of game that, like, at the same time as this, I've been playing some Diablo 3 specifically, which is my first Diablo game. This is the kind of game that, like, Diablo I played single player, and while it would be improved by playing co-op, because co-op's just fun, the story was enough to hook me. Whereas in this, like, I would not play this solo. Like, I don't think it just wouldn't grip me solo. I'd have to do a co-op at least.
I agree. Yeah, like solo on this would be a little bit grindy, I think, because of the lack of storyline.
Oh god.
There's quite a few enemies up here.
I'm heading downwards because we need to find the medicine chest. And if I remember,
Of course, yeah. Sorry,
on the
I'll come
shore.
join you. It is. I'll just come down there. Oh, chest. Doobie-doo. I like how my guy opens barrels. He just stamps on them.
Oh, got a blue mob.
Where? Oh yeah.
Oh, a couple of them actually. They have they're rather long names. Oh, sorry, you have this.
No, it's okay.
No, I already have max flasks.
Oh well, there you go. It's just cheeky.